What's up, guys? How's it going? I just wanted to put together a little something since we can't get together this week, at least keep everybody in touch. So I got a little video compilation for you today that's a mix of a whole lot of stuff. But the first thing I want to do is I want to find out what's going on with you guys. So, what's going on with you guys?
Hi guys, I just want to first say that I hope everybody's doing okay and is healthy. And over quarantine, I haven't been really doing much. I've just been watching Netflix and TikTok and doing a lot of homework and keeping myself busy. So I really hope this is over soon and we can hang out. I miss you guys. Bye.
Oh, we miss you too, Leah. Who else is out there?
Hey, it's Roxy. Over my break, I haven't been doing that much, but what I have been doing, I've been trying to make the most of what's going on, which is awful. I've been playing with my dogs and hanging out with my sister. Yeah. I've been trying to play outside when it's not cold, playing with my little cousin, watching a lot of TV, playing with my dogs again, doing my chores, and trying to get some education.
Good job, Roxy. Education is important. Who else is out there?
Hey, it's Ava, and over my break, I've been trying to go outside when the weather's nice. I've been going on walks with my family, hanging out with some of my friends, and hanging out with my sisters, trying to get some schoolwork done. Bye.
Awesome, Ava. Sounds like you're staying busy. Well, I wanted to do a little video for you guys, and the theme of my video this week, since we can't meet, is isolation. And I know that all of us are kind of cooped up, kind of trapped in our own houses right now. So, I wanted to talk about isolation, and I wanted to maybe present the idea that you don't necessarily need to look at it as a bad thing. I know that a lot of times for me, in reflective moments of life, being alone is a good thing. You can be alone with your thoughts, you can clear your mind, you can kind of reevaluate things. In the Bible, it talks a lot about how Jesus would go off by himself up on a mountain or, away from the crowds to just be alone and to pray. So I wanted to, throw that out there, make you guys think about, what can you do with this isolated period of time that maybe you don't do normally on a regular basis. And I've also got a list of fun things as well, other than, alone time with God, that you guys can maybe take advantage of. I looked up a list of the top 10 things to do in quarantine, and, I've been looking at the list. And I've actually done a lot of these things already this week, and some of it I got on video for you guys, and some of it I'm going to be doing right here with you. But my challenge to you guys this coming week is who can tick off more things on this list than I did this week. And I'll probably have some prizes for anyone that can tick off more than I got to. I got some Starbucks gift cards in my possession right now. But anyway, without further ado, the top 10 list. Number 10, make something to eat. So I drank a bunch of coffee the other day and got real motivated, and I decided I was going to put together a video for you guys on the famous bread recipe that we always cook at youth group. So I got together with Judah and we put together a little video so you guys can do this at home. Check it out.
Okay, guys, well, we're gonna bake some bread, and I'm excited. But you know what we need first? We need some awesome bread baking music. Yeah, that worked perfectly. Okay, guys, we are here in my kitchen, my house, mi casa. Judah's doing the filming. Judah, say hi.
Hi.
We are gonna make bread. I know that every time that we have a pot roast, I make the homemade bread, and I was trying to think of ways to keep you guys from going super crazy and bored. I figured, hey, I'll show you guys how to make bread. You can do it at home. What you're gonna need some all-purpose bread flour. You're gonna need regular white sugar. You're gonna need regular table salt. You're gonna need active dry yeast. Vegetable oil, And that's it, a little bit of warm water. So the first step in this bread, you can come get a little bit of this. I got some nice warm water. And what is going to happen, I got 2 cups of warm water, and I took this yeast. I got a tablespoon and a half of this dry yeast, and I'm going to put it in the water. Get a nice up close of that. Yeah. All right. So for what you guys, for those of you who don't know how bread works, see, yeast is a little microbial organism. And what's going to happen is it's going to dissolve in that water. But you know what I'm going to give that yeast? I'm going to give it some nice sugar to eat. And what's going to happen is yeast is a little microbial organism, and it likes to eat sugar, just like people. And what happens is when the yeast starts eating that sugar, it starts digesting it, it starts like burping and farting. It starts to create carbon dioxide. So we get that about 10 minutes, we're going to come back to it. All right, guys, so you can tell that once the yeast has started to do its thing, it kind of gets this little frothiness on the water. And what you're going to do at that point is you're going to add your salt. It's going to be at 1.5 teaspoons of salt. And then we're also going to add 1/4 cup of vegetable oil, any canola oil or sunflower seed oil, anything's good. So you add the oil and the salt. We're going to mix those in a little bit. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take that, we're going to go grab about 6 cups of either all-purpose flour or bread flour in a big bowl, and we're going to pour that water, yeast, sugar, salt, oil mixture right on in. And then we're just going to start mixing. And this is where our dough comes from, guys. All right, guys, so as you see, as you keep on stirring, your dough's getting a little more solid. And at one point, you're going to stop with whatever you're using. You're going to end up using your hands. But what I want to do is I want to get some flour going. So you need to flour your surface right here. So we get a nice little spot on our clean surface where we're going to take this flour. I'm going to do a little on my hand so it doesn't stick. But what we're going to do, we're going to get this bread, this dough, it's in the bowl. We're going to go down on our flour. We're going to start to knead the bread. Put a little bit over top, get a little bit more there. And then basically, you just start to massage that until it's one nice big ball of dough. Oh, yeah. That's how we do it, guys. That is how we do it. So, when you got that, you are almost ready to have it go to a bowl and wait. The only thing that we need to do, pat it down, is we're going to take some cooking spray. And I got another bowl here. I'm going to coat the inside of my bowl with some cooking spray so that dough doesn't stick to it. Take that nice big ball of dough, drop it right in. And I got a nice cloth that I kind of dampened down. And we're just going to go ahead and cover that. We're going to let it sit for about an hour. I'll see you in about an hour, guys. All right, guys, we are back. It's been an hour, and check out our loaf. It's a lot bigger than it was, isn't it? So what we're going to do is we're going to get a little more flour on our surface, and we are literally going to, well, first what we got to do, got to get a fist. Get a little bit of your frustration out. Not a lot. A little bit of your frustration out. Like that. And then we'll take it, and we're going to dump it out there. All right. So we've got ourselves a nice dough here. What we are going to do is we're going to make it into a rectangle. You're going to take a nice big spatula like that, and you're going to, to the best of your ability, you're going to chop that mug in half. All right, so you got 1/2 over there, 1/2 over there. You take a little bit more flour, go over top of it, so it's just a little dusty on top. And then what you're going to do, and I'm only working with one hand here because Judah took off on me, but you're going to shape it into about the size of those pans, see? All right, kind of make it a little long and skinnier. I'll tuck those sides in. And then what you're going to do, you're going to use that cooking spray again. You're going to kind of coat the inside of that pan so it stays nice and stick-free. And you're going to take, and you're going to, ooh, this is hard to do with one hand. No. All right, I'm just going to go for it. All right. I'm going to put one of them in there. I'm going to spread it out, work it toward the edges, just like that. Beautiful. Then you're going to do the same thing to this other guy. Yeah. Oh, yeah. And now, once you got those guys like that, we're going to do, and take them again, and that same damp towel, we're going to cover them up again. But this time, only going to let it go for about 20, 30 minutes. It's going to give you time to preheat your oven to 350 degrees. All right, guys, it's been just a touch over half an hour, and you're going to want to make sure that the bread just has nice golden brown.
Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that, and I hope that you try out the recipe. The number 9 thing to do is learn a new skill, and oh, have I got a new skill for you. You ready for this? Yes, and I challenge you all to send me a video of a new skill that you learned this week. Now, the number 8 thing to do while under quarantine is to make money from home. Now, this is something I haven't done this week. I haven't made any money from home. But I do have a few apps if you guys are bored and want to make a little bit of money. There's an app called FOAP, F-O-A-P, that you can sell your photos. Take photos. If you like to go out and photograph nature or whatever, you can sell your photos and make money on them. There's an app called Toluna. I'll spell it out for you. T-O-L-U-N-A, Toluna. And that is an app that you can take surveys and they pay you for your opinion. And then there's also an app called Userfeel that lets you go in and basically test different websites' functionality and make sure that it's good quality. But just for you playing around on someone's website, they will pay you money. So that's my other challenge to you, is go make some money while you are cooped up at home. Now, the number 7 thing to do while you're under quarantine is binge watch movies or TV shows. And I definitely did this. I am in the middle of binge watching Walking Dead. And I am going to give you an idea of what I would look like as a zombie. Are you ready? Whew, scary stuff, huh? Yeah, I know. So the number 6 thing to do is organize your photos. And I actually did this too. I've been organizing all the photos for the youth, and I'll show you a couple. Here we go. I love you all so much. What's that? This just in.
Yep.
Nice, bro. And also this. So that was Bryce. He just sent me a couple videos of what's been keeping him busy. And it's funny because that is number 5. Do something active. Number 5, do something active. Good on you, Bryce. And actually, me and Judah have been doing a little bit of wrestling to stay fit and active while we've been in lockdown. Here's a little video.
Oh! Well, there's that aggression again.
You asked for it.
Or another cheap shot from Sin Cara submission maneuver here on Daniel Bryan. Sin Cara taking a page out of Bryan's book. Bryan is tapping to his...
So number 4 on the top 10 list of things to do when you're under quarantine is clean your room. And this is something that I have not gotten around to. If any of you have gotten around to it, send me a picture of your beautifully spotless room. Number 3 was to read something impactful. And I actually did read something this week that made an impression on me. It is a poem, and it's based on Psalm 91. Psalm 91 says, "He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty." And there's a poem here that is based off of that. It says, "I found a sweet spot where with God I can be. I found when I'm there, He too is there with me. I found that place of peace where to God I can pray. I found when I'm there, we have so much to say. I found that niche of hope where with God I'm alone. I found when I'm there, there is no real time zone. I found that nook of stillness where with God I converse. And I found when I'm there, I'm quieted and immersed. I found that secret place where God and I can be. I found when I'm there, He dwells there too with me." So that's something for you guys to think about. And number 2 on the list is to meditate. And that is my challenge to you guys this week, is to find a little bit of time when you can get by yourself. Find something that's impactful to read or to take in and just meditate. Just pray, internalize it, however you connect with that spiritual part of God and the universe, to meditate on something that is worthwhile. And the last thing, the number 1 on the to-do list, is to create something. And I actually was able to have a little bit of extra time this week, and I wrote a song, and I wanted to share it with you. It's actually a song that was written a lot with just kind of what's going on with people being isolated and being kind of cooped up. And the song is called "I'll Wait for You." And I also have a little bit of a tutorial for those of you who feel like picking up a guitar and learning a few chords. So here is the song that I wrote this week. I hope you guys like it. Okay, guys. Well, I wanted to show you a song that I've been working on this week. It's got a little bit of an Irish flavor to it, which I think is a beautiful thing. And it is a song of hope. Intended for those who are feeling a little isolated right now. I'm actually going to give a little tutorial on how to play the song after I'm done. So if anyone is feeling ambitious, it's a pretty simple chord structure, but you guys can get it in no time. But this is called "I'll Wait for You." The long hand of suffering reached out with the dawn, and under its shadow the sorrows go on. And with hope just a fragment, and chance just a pawn, I stand resolute as I sing you this song. Though we may walk our separate ways, those storms and valleys test our faith, the final prize is worth the wait. I'll wait for you, I'll wait for you. In all my absence be assured, the distance will not cut one cord. The memories are safely stored. I'll wait for you, I'll wait for you. Oh, oh, yeah, I'll wait for you. Oh, yeah, I'll wait for you. Oh, 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 oh. If this is more than a passing affair, if weeks turn to seasons and seasons they bear, with the weather eye on the horizon I'll stare, and I'll watch by the hillsides and wait for you there. If these hilltides should choose to stay, I won't cry out, I won't lose faith. I'll hold on for a brighter day. I'll wait for you, I'll wait for you. A wiser man than he once said, a soul exists on more than bread, and by this love my heart stays fed. I'll wait for you, I'll wait for you. Oh, oh, till you're back in my arms again. Oh, till you're home and I'm breathing you in. I'll wait your memories on my skin. Oh, oh, till hell freezes over and heaven breaks wide, showering down Clouds on the horizon, coming home with the tide. How I feel, 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 how I feel. Okay guys, well I am going to show you how to play that song we were just doing. Now in the song, in the recorded version, I have my capo up on the 7th fret. But when I show you guys, I'm going to simplify because I know not everybody has a capo, and I'm going to take that off. And I'm going to show you the same shapes of those chords that you can play down here. And basically what we're going to be playing is a C, a G, a variation of a D chord, get my fingers in there so you guys can see it, and an E minor. So what you're going to do to start out with for that C chord, you're going to take your pinky and you're going to slide it up to the 3rd fret. Those are called frets. That's 1, 2, 3. And on that last string there, you're going to put your pinky. And then you're going to take your ring finger and you're going to put it right above your pinky. So those 2 last strings are going to be pushed down by those 2 fingers. Now those 2 are going to be there for the entire song, so you don't ever have to move those. So the reason I wanted to show you this chord progression is because it sounds nice together and it's pretty easy to move back and forth from chords, which I think that's the most difficult thing of guitar. So you've got those 2 fingers right there. You're going to take your pointer finger and up here on the 2nd fret, the 2nd fret, the 3rd string. So the 3rd string down, 2nd fret, you're going to put that, and then your middle finger is going to go on the 3rd fret up above these 2, but it's going to go to the 2nd string. 3rd string, 2nd string, those 2 are still down there. And when you strum that, that is a C chord. Sounds beautiful, right? Now, to go to the next chord, the G chord, is the simplest thing in the world. You're just going to take your top 2 fingers and you're just going to move them both up a string. So you're going from there to there. So listen how that sounds. C, G. These fingers didn't move at all. The 3rd chord that I'm going to show you is a little bit different. You're going to take these fingers and you're going to move them. The pointer finger is going to go 2nd fret top string, and the middle finger is going to go 2nd fret on the 4th string. So you have the 2nd and the 3rd string completely wide open. The bottom 2 fingers didn't change here. So listen to this chord. So that is a variation of a D chord. And then for the last chord, we talked about those 2 strings being open. We're just going to push those instead of the 1st and the 4th. So we'll go from D to E minor. So in progression, we have C, G, D, E minor. And you guys can do so much with those 4 chords. You'd be amazed at how many different songs you can play with those chords. Anything from simple church songs to popular songs. And I'll give you a few examples of some songs that you can play with those chords. So just a few of the songs that you can play to that. You can play, all kinds of Sunday school songs, starting with the G. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Hop up to the C. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it, E minor, shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. D, wide, deep and wide. There's a fountain flowing deep and wide. That's the D. And then you can also play tons of pop songs. I mean, tons of pop songs. Hundreds and hundreds have those 4 chord progressions. So, from my day, a little Matchbox 20. She said, I don't know if I ever been good enough. I'm a little bit rusty and I think my head is caving in. I don't know from, what else can you play with that one? She shouted out, but I can't hear a word you say. You're talking loud, not saying much. And hundreds of other ones. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope that a few of you actually try it out. We'll see you. Well, guys, it was great to catch up with you. For those of you that didn't send me any videos, send me one for the next week so I can keep you guys part of the mix. And until then, I hope you have a blessed week, and we will see you next time.